you want to ask questions, you got to raise your hand up because Cerca get a little snappy if you don't raise your hand. Shalom. Where are people meeting? We're in Zoom. We have our Zoom class. We have a Zoom class every week, like 4 or 5 times a week. And we have the meeting ideas on my website. You can go to cercatrova22.com, log in, just click Zoom link. The links to the books that we read out of are there, everything. The Z Library, you're going to need Z Library today, y'all. Oh, shoot, you got your books there? Okay. Good evening, everybody. Let me come back over here so this can do what I needed to do. Good evening, all my Zoomers. Is y'all coming to the Zoom, y'all? So, y'all, what we reading tonight? Yes, ma'am, Miss Nikki. Real quick.
Hope it is real. I just need to let you know how God blessed me today.
I'm listening.
You remember how I was telling you I was having issues with my battery? My battery would have cost $200. I got a battery and an oil change for $250.
Come on down. Come on, my dad. Listen, all you gotta know is just keep listening and keep going. It gets better, girl. Now y'all see why I'm like, I can't go back to the old life, even though it be tempting. I can't go back. I don't got to beg and be texting all day. I just got to think about it, do what I'm supposed to do, and he send it. That's better than having to get all hot and sweaty to get it. I ain't going to start this evening. I'm not going to start. Hola, hola. Mr. Daniel, we ain't seen you in a minute. Hey, y'all. Are y'all coming to the Zoom? Y'all, hey, Zarvis, you at the hospital? Do not tell me that you cannot log on. If you can't, it's okay. Because I know you going to say something. I know you is.
Pardon me. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing well. I know I haven't been on your live for a while. It's just that I don't really figure out the timing in which you're because I believe I saw you saying that about 6:30 in the mornings.
No, 6:30 in the PMs.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's always the Zoom class is always gonna be at 6:30, but sometimes I get on in the mornings just before like people go to work. If I'm up and I've been up enough time or whatever, I'll get up. Or if I'm done with my studies in the morning, you know what I mean? So,
because I'm actually going to the gym right now, and I really love listening to your stories. I read them myself personally, from the books that I have. But it's really, what do you say? No, it's really pleasing to hear a feminine woman's voice telling a story.
Well, thank you so much. I think God gave it to me. It's a little manly in the mornings, but it's okay. It works out for story time. So look, you can always go back and watch us on YouTube. So if you miss it today, this is what we live stream on YouTube as well.
Okay, no problem.
Yep. So you can always go back and listen.
No problem. And by the way, you've been very radiant from the other day. Your face.
Thank you so much. I said outside and I washed my face, y'all. That's what it is. I've been getting some sun. I ain't been in the house. I gotta get out. I get it out. But thank you, Mr. Daniel. Hold on 1 second. So are y'all coming to the Zoom, y'all? Come on to the Zoom. We filling up quick today. Y'all is not playing. Y'all better get to the Zoom. Y'all better come on. Hola, hola. Or you can go to YouTube. It's up to you, wherever you want to be. You know what I mean? So look, y'all, tonight, y'all, okay. So do y'all remember me talking to y'all about Noah's wife? We got started on that and we got distracted, but I got to get this in, y'all, because I always wondered, hey, baby, I always wondered, like, it don't talk about Noah's wife. It don't say nothing about her in these books that we read, y'all. It just kind of say, that she was she was like 500 and something, and Noah was like 400 and something, and they got together, and then the world was flooded. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. But look at this, y'all. The question we didn't ask, see, because all of my Cerca Trova family is real smart. This is what I learned about y'all, baby. Y'all go looking for that information. That's one thing I know. And this is the thing. Y'all asked the same question I asked about the flood, which was, who had the giant gene on the boat? Because if God destroyed everybody but 8, and it says in the Bible that there was giants before and after, then we have to know that somebody was carrying that giant gene. So look at this, y'all. Y'all remember the show Touched by an Angel?
Mm-hmm.
I think that has more relevance to life than what we know. Okay? Because there's absolutely no stories in the King James or pretty much anywhere else about Naaman. Right? Now we read about her in Jasher, right? How they met. It was either Jasher or Jubilees, one of those, and maybe an Enoch too, right? But look, y'all, it don't talk about her life prior to her meeting Noah. We know God is too detailed to not give us the tea, right? We just gotta go digging and looking, Cerca and Trova, and seeking and finding, right? So y'all, remember when we was on last and I told y'all, I said, can y'all go to Z Library and download the book of Lamech of Cain? Do y'all remember? Yes, ma'am, Miss Antonia.
Oh, hi. Well, I was hoping that you would be kind of going back on that assignment, because I had so much questions of Nema being Lamech's daughter and the things she's done.
No. Zippy.
Oh, zip it. Oh, okay, I'm zipping. Zipping.
Thank you. Okay, so for those of you that have read it, don't give away no clues. I love you, Miss Antonia. Okay, y'all. So is y'all ready for some tea? Because they didn't deciphered another scroll that they found in it. Lord, I just have a feeling that the Lord has kept me in the house, because Naamah sound like she could have been in my family a little bit. I don't know. Ooh, Jesus, we about to find out now. I'm just going to say, because the Lord knows. The Lord, he knew where he saved me from. That's all I'm going to say. And y'all, we about to spill this tea. Now, listen. I am not do not go tell your pastor or nobody that Cerca said. But there is a question that I asked, and I do believe God has answered it. And I believe that he left certain stuff out of the Bible because he understands that a lot of church people's minds is not strong enough to handle the real truth. That's why he talked in parables to y'all and to the head busters. He called his friends the whores and the thieves and the killers and the robbers and stuff. Those people, he told the truth. He told them flat out what it was, didn't he? He had conversations with the masses, and he made it real nice. And then he had conversations with his homeboys and his homegirls, as we can see in the OTP, where he gave them the goods. Because see, think about it. Look at this, people. Listen. In King James Version, it says, if you do wrong, you are going to be tormented with hellfire and brimstone, doesn't it? You're going to be thrown into the lake of fire. That's what it says. It don't say nothing about the stuff that we read about in Ezra, where if you don't make your kids mind their mouth and you let them cuss people out, mamas, that you could be drugged by your hair and thrown onto a sharp point and then get up, and you're going to have to run and jump off that cliff and impale yourself again for not making your kids keep their mouth. Bet you won't let them cuss the old lady out in the store no more, will you? Anyway, there's that. So that being said, we know that there were conversations that Jesus had directly with his disciples, and he could give them the goods, kind of like we do with our girlfriends and our homeboys. You know, we got that one friend we tell all the goods to. And then we got the other friends, we be like, right, had a nice time. He was cool, you know. We just chill. And then you tell your other friend, girl, I was floating up like a pretzel, girl. Or whatever. Because somebody gonna get the goods and somebody ain't. Somebody gonna get the nice version and somebody gonna get the real version. It's a reality, y'all. Yes or no? Am I wrong? See, y'all gonna fake in front. I'm gonna tell it like it is. Some girlfriends get the goods because I don't know if you'll try to mess with my man. And some girls get that sugar-coated stuff because I can't trust you with the information, honey. So I'm gonna tell both of y'all I had a nice time, but just some people gonna know how much of a nice time I had. And it won't be you if I can't trust you around my man. Sorry, sis. Anyway, so that being said, I use that as an example because everybody got secrets. Me and y'all got them too. Y'all got that homeboy y'all will tell everything, and y'all got that homeboy you wouldn't even think about letting him know who your little chick is. You ain't gonna tell her where he stay, where she work, where you met her. If you met, you're not gonna tell her nothing. You're not gonna even tell him her name. You're gonna call her little baby. Because you don't even want him to go on YouTube and look her up or social media and find her. Yeah, it goes both ways. I got brothers. I know how y'all do. The ones y'all really like, y'all keep them tucked. The ones y'all really don't care about, y'all flash them out everywhere because you don't really care about her like that. So you'll take her out. But your good thing, oh no, she got to be at the house, whether she got kids with you or not. You keeping her tucked. Right or wrong, gentlemen? Do we got some mans in here that's gonna agree? No? Y'all don't want to say it? I got brothers. I know how it go. I got cousins. I come from I know how it go. Anyway, so I said that to say this. Okay? I said that to say this, y'all. There are things that God told, intimate things that God let some people know, and there are intimate things other people just, they got a roundabout, a parable, a paraphrased answer. Okay? And I believe that our story in KJV, y'all, about Noah's wife is a parable. And that's what he said. He said, because if they knew the truth, they probably wouldn't even believe it. And this is why unbelief is a sin. If you don't believe me, look it up. Now, I'm not telling y'all to believe this. I'm just saying it fits for Cerca's information and the stuff that she didn't seek and find. So, if you can go to Z Library, please, and download the book of Lamech of Cain. And for my people that already know that's over here, can y'all type it on TikTok for me, please? And then somebody on YouTube, if y'all on two socials at one time. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, but we don't really read. We read out of the Bible, but most of the books we just go back to reference the Bible. We don't read out of the Bible that much because we read the rest of the stories because KJV is kind of boring sometimes, and the stories we read they're juicy and they make your toes wiggle. Thank you, Enlightened Mommy. So here we go, family. Y'all got it downloaded. Everybody got it, cause y'all okay. Hi, TT baby. So there's gonna be some parts that I'm probably gonna have to paraphrase, cause keep your children's ears. This is kind of like a grown message today a little bit. Yeah, so if y'all got babies, y'all might want to go put on some cocoa melon or something and go and send them out, cause this about to get wild. And this is like it. I can't even believe it. Okay, can you believe it, Antonia? Just say yes or no.
I couldn't. It was just too much. It was just too much.
Y'all get to see, baby, because it is about to get hot up under the collar in here, honey.
A lot of tea. A lot.
Huh?
A lot of tea.
Ooh, it's all the tea, baby. Listen. Or for the other kids, I'm gonna tell y'all, Gracie's Corner is absolutely amazing. So if you don't want to watch Coco Melon, which I don't prefer Coco Melon, I think it don't teach the kids enough words. I say put on Gracie's Corner. It's absolutely amazing and the kids love it. And they got some dope beats on there. Gracie's Corner for the babies. Gracie's Corner for like 6 and under. Gracie's Corner.
Yeah, Gracie is really good. They got a little Louisiana vibe.
Ooh, baby, I love it. That little boy face be so clean. He be like, I said, get it, baby. Oh, My grandkids is only, listen, that Gracie's called, my granddaughter ain't even here yet. I got like a couple weeks, baby. But as soon as she drop out, baby, Gracie's Corner is going to be the first thing grandma play for her. Anyway, here we go, y'all. I'm just going to say, hold on to your socks and cover the kids' ears. This is not a kid message. I am giving a disclaimer. Okay? I'm telling y'all. I'm just saying, I'm not responsible. I'm telling y'all, send them out now. Like when you want to talk to your boo, your other boo, so they don't tell on you with the other boo. Like that.
Cerca,
You know,
I don't think it's a grown adult message either, to be honest.
It's a lot, ain't it? If you ready for you. Whoo, okay. So we're in the book of Lamech of Cain. Now listen, y'all, I am not saying, I'm just saying, we just gonna dive in. Don't say Cerca said. Y'all about to go download the book for yourself. And I'm saying go back and read Genesis and the whole dang Bible, and you're not gonna find nothing about this lady. And it's so crazy if this is what her story is. I think I know why they hid it. But okay, here we go. So it says, this is the book of Lamech, who lived in the city of Enoch. Lamech, write this down, y'all, lived in the city of Enoch. Lamech lived in the city of Enoch. I know I got carded when I went to the gas station earlier, and I said, you must be new at this gas station, honey, because I'm 42 and about to have my say. The lady laughed. I said, ain't he funny? She said, yeah, he's sweet. Yeah, you're new. Because I'm about to be 50 in 7.5 years. Okay, here we go. It says, who was the son of Methuselah and Mahuet? I can't never say their name, but y'all know they do. Son of Irad, son of Enoch, son of Cain, son of Adam. So they didn't ran down the whole pedigree, okay, of who this person is. It says Cain, the forefather of Lamech, who was marked with leprous whiteness. I need y'all to write down leprous whiteness. Now, let me ask you a question. If Lamech was Caucasian, how could he have a spot that was white that was considered leprosy? If his skin is already pale, a white spot would not be anything. But if you have very, very, very dark skin and you have a white patch on your skin, like vitiligo, it's going to make people look at you differently. Just keep that in mind. All right. It says, for God had said, and it skips, whomever slays Cain shall have vengeance visited upon their heads sevenfold. As Abel's blood cried from the ground, the same leprous whiteness was made a sign that was visited upon all of Cain's descendants as it were their inheritance for 7 generations. Y'all, what if vitiligo is the mark of Cain? They don't know where it comes from, and they say it's the skin, the body turning on itself. You mean like Cain turned on his brother, his own flesh? I don't know, but it make you think. Because vitiligo is a chemical imbalance where your body is turning on itself. And Cain turned on his own flesh and blood, his brother, and God marked him with a leprous white spot. I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, I'm just saying liver spots are like a form of vitiligo as well. You got liver spots on your legs and it just makes your skin lighter. I'm just saying, y'all. Here we go. So just, okay. I'm just saying, don't say Cerca said. I'm just getting y'all to where my mind be when I be reading. This is why I be having to go. Because guess what? In the Bible, what happened to the lepers? Go. All right, y'all, we're going to stop right here. Go tell me what happened to the lepers in the Bible. Go tell me a scripture about the lepers and what they had to do. And tell me what my Jesus. Tell me what leprosy does to your body. Tell me the signs and symptoms of leprosy. Let's do it real quick, y'all. We're going to stop right here. Raise your hand if you give me an answer, y'all, so that we're not calling out a turn. We outside, Tone. Yes, Ms. McCarthy. Hello?
I'm sorry, can you hear me?
I can now, Mama.
Okay, I had to take my headphones out. I don't have my Bible right now, but I remember reading one scripture, one verse. It said that the punishment for anybody that has leprosy that won't go away, and I think it was in Leviticus, they had to basically, what was it called when you had to rip your clothes and wear sackcloth? They had to wear sackcloth and run around the camp saying, unclean, unclean. That's crazy.
Yes, girl, you just made the hair on my body stand up. You sure did, because if you touched them, you could get it.
Exactly. That's crazy.
Yes, you had to
I
tell
don't know the
people
verse,
you was
but that's
dirty.
all.
No, but that's a good one. You had to run around the camp saying, like, I couldn't just walk in no store or nowhere. Before I got close to people, I had to start yelling unclean. It causes skin lesions and nerve damage. It also can cause your limbs to fall off. Lepers lose fingers and stuff and body parts because they get so infected and stuff that they lose parts. Could you imagine just being over somebody and their whole finger just fall off right there in your cut? The queen yelled unclean in Game of Thrones. She sure did when they cut her hair. I'm just saying, y'all, the Bible, see, this is why when the Bible be talking about the diseases and stuff that was put on the people, y'all have to go look this stuff up and see where it is right now. Because a lot of this stuff still be going on in our world today. And then it make you think about the curses that God said for 100 generations because of this one person. Everybody in this family is going to be cursed with this one thing. Now, look, we got to think. It says 7 generations, but we don't know if that's in God's time, which would be all ages, as to why people still have this white spot on them right now. Or if that just meant 7 generations, which was like, what, 70 times of whatever, I guess 7 generations was like 70 years or 70 something. Okay. I don't know the correct numbers, but you know what I mean? That is sealed. Okay. So here we go. It says, was made a sign, visited. Okay. So then 4, it says, with this marked inheritance, Cain's descendants sought to do all that was wicked on the land in the sight of the Lord, for they had been marked by him. For the descendants of Cain had received unto themselves damnation, which was the fair portion of Cain's sin. How many times do y'all hear Cerca say, your children will suffer for your bad decisions? You're the first kids. And God is saying, even down to your great kids, because you were so evil, I'm going to curse them too. You do not want to be the person that God uses to make an example for the next 10 generations of your family because you will not listen and you continue to go in the wrong way because you are going to teach the younger generations to disobey God and he don't like it. So believe it or not, y'all, and I've read this in several books, there are women and men that have talked about men or women that have like children or they're parenting, and they are stricken with barrenness because of it. Oh, I would be a better mom than her. Why didn't God give me those kids? So now you telling God, who made you and that person, who would have been a better mother, when he said, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. So you mean to tell me God made a mistake? So when you speak on another person's parenting and how horrible of a parent they are, you're really mingling in God's business. Because if God did not want them to get pregnant, then that spark of electricity would have never happened. But you with your never, ain't never did nothing wrong, ain't never, don't have no. And this crackhead lady has 1,000. This dude that can't take care of none of them, God chose to give him 25 kids. You don't believe me? Go read in the regular KJV. There's plenty of women's wombs and men that were cursed because of the things that they spoke on that they didn't know God had control over. It's a real thing. Your words have power, in the same way they hurt somebody else, they coming back to hurt you. So be careful. If you are very quick to talk about somebody else, it's like 20 people talking about you immediately. Some things can't be undone. Yes, Mr. Daniel.
Pertaining to that, when it comes on to barrenness for some women, such as like Mary's mother, Anna, it was because the Most High wants you to care for a child, not out of lust, but out of a promise to fulfill a particular purpose.
Yeah, I know. We've talked about it. We read it. Thank you. I'm just saying that where I'm going with this though is there are some people that their children and bloodlines are cursed because of the things that they did.
True, so true.
There was women. Okay, do y'all remember when Abraham and Sarah went into Egypt or wherever they was at? And the king dude thought he was about to add her to his harem. Y'all remember? And he had his little dream about what he was about to do with her. And God let an angel come right on the wall and like grab him by his throat and say, if you even think about touching her, I'll kill you. She belonged to somebody else. And matter of fact, for you thinking about even doing the things that you thought about in your mind to her, give them a whole bunch of money when they leave. It's some people that's going to have to pay you for the evil thoughts they thought about you. And they don't even know it. It's a real thing. Y'all got to read these stories. Y'all don't be wanting to read the Bible, but they be juicy. No, just like this gentleman just said, not everybody that does not have children is cursed, okay? Some people, God does not want you to have kids until his appointed time. So then he just doesn't let you have them. My auntie just had her first baby at 43. My kids were grown just about when my auntie had her first baby. So, and her name is Elizabeth, which is really cool, just like the Elizabeth in the Bible. So no, there are some people that God wants to bring a miracle out of your womb, which is what he was talking about, because Mary, the mother of Jesus, Her mom was barren. A lot of people don't know that, but you got to go read the birth of Mary to know that. So not everybody. I'm just saying there are some people, their actions curse the generations after them, or God says no more generations after you because you're so evil. I'm not even going to let nothing come else out of nobody in your family. And that is a real thing. This is why you have to be careful of the things that you speak about and all of that. You know what I mean? So anyway, back to the story, y'all. Okay. So we know that all of Cain's descendants are marked with the leprous white spot. And it was because they gave themselves over to damnation, which is just crazy. Anyway, and God refused to be angered by Cain's wickedness, for Cain was not forgiven. And the descendants of Cain practiced, we know it was witchcraft and all manner of evil, and they that they shall not be that shall not be forgiven unto men. So God ignored the line of Cain, for they were of no use to him. Do y'all remember my message I taught the other day? And I said you could be so disobedient that God don't even need you to breathe his air, because all you breathe is evil, and what you gonna do wrong. And here is another story of God saying, if you don't want to do what I want you to do, I really don't need you here. I'm just going to ignore y'all. So when y'all call out to me, I'm not going to hear you. Oh, my Jesus. Think if you are the person that is the cause of God not hearing the next 1,000 family members for the next 300 years that come from your line. I'm talking about, oh my Jesus. He literally turned his ears, and it don't matter if they are calling out to him because they are being stabbed to death. He is not going to send no angels to come get them because of you. And you want to keep on doing whatever you want to do. I keep telling y'all, y'all actions do affect other people. And sometimes it's the people you love most, your descendants. I would not want to be the person to be the reason why God did not listen to nobody else in my family for the next 500 years. Because I was so disobedient, because I would not listen, because he kept telling me and I kept going, and he knew that the people coming under me is going to do. My mama did it, so I'm going to do it. My daddy, all my uncles went to prison, so I already know I'm going to prison. None of the women in my family got married, so I'm not going to get married. I already know I'm not going to get married. Oh, you're accepting the curse. It becomes comfortable sin, not having to be held accountable because everyone else before you did it. And that's why God always said, you better go check and see why I checked your forefathers and what I put them through, because they kept on doing this dumb stuff you doing right now. Acting like I won't, as they used to say in the 90s, cut your head. And that means tap dance on your skull. Let's keep reading. Anyway, so God ignored the whole line of Cain, y'all. That's spooky. It says, in the state of the earth, and evil was in man's touch. So all the land touched by Cain and his marked descendants was brought to desolation. Now y'all gonna get mad at me, but this is a Wakanda moment. Colonize us. Cain's folks was colonizers. It say everywhere that they went, whatever land they touched, it was desolation. Don't that sound like a colonizer to y'all? Hold on a second. I'm just saying, maybe that comes from somewhere. I know your great granddaddy, sir. I know your great granddaddy is Cain. I know who your great granddaddy is. Anyway, here we go. That was a joke. Don't nobody get all but hurt. I'm just saying, it's there right here. Told y'all if y'all ain't ready, go and log out. So it says, and hell's breath was upon the land like a cloud, and there was no goodness or good men to stop it. Therefore, great darkness dwelled within the earth itself, for it was the first evil season, and the rocks themselves groaned, and and with the groanings of mortally wounded men, and all mankind needed more rest in that something time for mankind stood all their days, and there gets broken up between the dead and the living. Something would happen, and the great beasts of the field rooted into the land and into the heat and wrath and passion, and pushed out their hatred and fury as fire upon the earth. Upon this violence, both men and beasts were wounded, and as unto death, and healed often. And for wounds at the time, quickly healed. So we know the earth was still young, so men didn't take all day to heal, it says. Yes, Miss Antonia.
So I do have a question, Cerca, but you're not there yet, so I might just kind of hold off. But initially,
if I haven't got there yet, don't ask.
Oh, no. I will hold off on that part of it.
Okay.
It's just based on this, where that's a bit of a conflict for me as well with God, right? It's almost, so Cain did the act, but God punished every descendant after that. Is that suggesting that God is already aware all his descendants are going to be impure and cause all this hate? Because Enoch is a descendant of Cain, and Enoch was God's friend. So that's always conflicted for me.
He pick and choose. That's the sovereignty. That's his sovereignty, that he gets to pick and choose whatever he wants to do and pick out one out of the good and go on. Okay. We don't know what all Enoch endured, though. We have,
very true.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We have absolutely no idea of what he endured prior to or after. We get a little bit of it, but just like with Job, we thought we knew the whole story about him. And when we read it, we didn't have the whole story. You know what I'm saying?
I do, but you speak to that sovereignty. And I think of Cain being the first murderer, but yet God protects him by saying anyone who touches Cain will be cursed sevenfold.
That wasn't protection.
But he didn't want anyone to kill Cain.
Yeah, because he wanted him to suffer. He wasn't going to get to, just like Adam wanted to hurry up and die in those 5 days so that he could get back into heaven. Cain probably was running around trying to do stuff to make people kill him because God was making him suffer. No. You're going to live this one out, homie, just like I told your daddy.
I never considered it that way, that he was allowing him to be punished in a longer time. I just didn't understand why he did the crime, but yet you're protecting him from not being murdered. But
no, have you ever heard the statement, the good die young?
Yes.
The good people get taken out before they're supposed to, but the evil people live a long, long time.
It's something Haitians say that.
Hell while they here too.
Islands say that a lot. Haitians are known to say that the good die very young.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Y'all see this? That's okay. So look, the daddy sinned, and we all were born in sin because the daddy and the mom sinned. Then the son sinned, and now there is even more curses added because the son is even more evil. So your daddy didn't do enough. Your daddy and your mama didn't do enough. You gonna be more evil, more nasty, more wicked, and more wretched, and more disobedient than your parents. Do you understand how crazy that sounds? My daddy did 20 robberies, so I'm gonna do 40. What? Y'all be running head first into the wrong stuff, trying to keep up with your family. And this is why Jesus said, who is my mother and who is my brother? If they ain't trying to live right, they ain't my family. Anyway, here we go. Oh, y'all. So, it says, God comforts the earth. It said, the days of the earth were something, shadow with no hope, cruelly attacked and made low, mortally wounded, and her pain was unending. Sorrow was the earth's, And the streams of water that sprung from her ground offered false hope and were bitter. So bitter streams. All of mankind was, shamed by the state of the earth, and all were of her sorrow, and all of her were withering. Yet earth was treated as a stranger, and mankind did not welcome it as mankind did not something welcome as a guest. She was naked, and mankind would not clothe her. She was sick and in prison, and mankind did not care. And God spoke to the earth, do not weep for mankind yet, nor bemoan him, or bemoan him not. For the time will come that you will weep for 40 days and 40 nights, and his something, and the stain has been cleansed, and you will be restored. So the earth that we came out of, Mother Earth, because every last one of us came out of her, cried because of all of the evil. And God said, mama, hold on, mama. Hold on, little mama. I know we made Adam and Eve together because God and the earth together were the parents of us. He took dirt and dew and all of these things from the earth, Mother Earth, Gaia, whatever you want to call it. And then he breathed his spirit down, and we are still multiplying and replicating to today. So the earth was sad about her children. And God said, don't cry just yet, because you're going to get to cry all the tears for all your babies that done died. All the blood that was illegally shed into you. Okay? Whoever thought to look at it, because I'm going to tell you something, what's mind-blowing about this, what I just read, it said the water came up out of the ground first. The geysers, before one drop of rain came down, the water came up. And it said the sin was deep in the earth, and the earth was sad. He said, don't cry just yet. You're going to get 40 days and 40 nights to cry. The water came out of the earth first, which is where we came from first. The water came up and then it came down. So wouldn't it be crazy? Now look at this, y'all. Man was formed out of the earth, and then heavenly spiritual breath was breathed into him. So it only makes sense that water came out of the ground to mourn what came out of the ground first, right? And then God, if we look at it like that, cried his tears that came down second, which is how his spirit came down from him through his mouth to us into Adam. We came out of the ground, he formed us out of the mud, and then he blew spirit into us. So we earth first, then spirit, right? So funny that when earth was crying, the water came up out of the earth first, and then it came down from heaven. Because the 7 great bodies of water opened up, and then the rain started to pour. We came out of the earth, and then spirit came from heaven into us. That's the breath of God, right or wrong. Even though our souls were formed, spirit, whatever, in the pool of souls on earth, it was flesh first. Because remember, he made the body, and then he said, everything looked right, okay. Am I wrong? No? Am I wrong? We got our body and then we got our spirit, right? Even though the spirit world was first, in this realm, we got this before we got The Ruah, the breath of God, or the Ruah, what is it? So I thought it was amazing that water came up and then down, because we came up and then the Spirit of God came down into us. I don't know. I'll be paying attention to that little stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's not nothing to y'all. It's okay. All right, moving on. Here we go. Down. All right. So we went Lamech's youth. I want to skip past this. I want to get to the juicy stuff of what I'm trying to get to. Just give me a second. All right. Okay. So let's skip down to, it says Lamech seeks the descendants of Seth. Y'all see that? So scroll down a little bit and it says Lamech seeks the descendants of Seth. Right? So it spaces in there, but it says, as a young man, Lamech sought the descendants of Seth to learn how to blank worship and worship the Lord. All of the descendants of Seth, Jared, the father of Enoch, this Enoch was a descendant of Seth and not Cain. There was more than one Enoch. Right? And Jared, we know, was his dad. Right? So look, that's why I said I don't know. I'm just sharing it with y'all now. I'm still going to study, but I just think it's mind blowing. So anyway, it says, the descendants of Seth, Jared, the father of Enoch, who was caught up, who was the only one who would speak with Lamech. How can the Lord see favor in me? Lamech asked Jared, and Jared showed Lamech how to give praise and thanks, and how to dress and how to burn sacrifice that pleases the Lord. And from time forward, Lamech prayed to the God of Adam fervently in secret. But because of the mark of Cain upon him and the land he was in, God chose not to look at Lamech.
Did he curse him?
He didn't hear them. They was already cursed because Lamech had already got them. Cain had already got them cursed. Remember I told y'all, are y'all ready? Y'all hearing me? That the women that the angels went into was the Canaanite women. It makes sense that Cain went looking for the evil knowledge. He did so much. He's the reason he probably offered his daughters to the angels. I could definitely see that in exchange for this magical knowledge. Because who watched the Noah movie? Who watched the Noah movie? Did y'all see that Tubal-Cain had magic in his stick? He had the snake's skin, which allowed him to do stuff. The skin of the snake from the garden. Y'all didn't see that in the movie? When he wrapped it around his hand and it said, ching. And whoever had that snake skin was undefeatable. Oh. He also had that stick. Boom. Do y'all remember reading in Enoch when it said that the angels came down and taught the people antimony? And I told y'all that antimony was nuclear science. Antimony is nuclear science. If y'all go and read in Enoch, right there in 6 and 7, it says that the angels taught the women and the men antimony. Antimony is nuclear science. They was blowing up-ish in that movie. Or was they not? It was. They had bombs. in that no, y'all wasn't seeing when he sparked that stick. It was like boom, and it was like woo. What does an atomic bomb do? Send out a shock wave. When he hit that stick or whatever he was doing, it was sending out. They had nuclear science back then. In the 7th generation of Adam is when nuclear science started. In the days of Jared. Don't believe me? Go read it in chapter 6, 7, and 8 of Enoch. Book 1. It's there. Crazy, right? See how much they behind talking about we found new stuff in technology. I knew y'all didn't. Y'all just be lying to the masses. But nuclear science been around a long time. This is why when y'all go back and look at the Egyptian hieroglyphs, and they said this looks like an atomic bomb. Okay, do me a favor, real quick. Everybody go out and look up Egyptian hieroglyphs atomic bomb. Real quick, everybody go Google it. Or Akkadians atomic bomb hieroglyphs. Look that up and tell me if they don't come up with pictures of them. One with a laptop. Y'all found them. Somebody said, wow. Laptops, watches. So when the Bible say ain't nothing new under the sun, what does that mean? Somebody found a bomb, so y'all didn't see the nuclear bombs on there? Y'all went seen them?
There's helicopters too, Cerca, in nuclear bombs in the hieroglyphics.
Okay. Let me say this to you. I'm happy you said that, because guess what? In the book of the giants, it says that Mahiah and Ohiah, the two twin giants, when they had the dream about the flood coming, it says they flew a cosmic journey to go see Enoch. Cosmic means out of where, out of yo, up into the. Remember, y'all, when we read in the book of Giants, it says Ohiah and Mahiah, the two twins in your Dead Sea Scrolls. Go read the book of the Giants. It says they took a cosmic flight to go see Enoch. They had to travel a long, long time to go get to this dude. A cosmic, okay, do me a favor. Let's just do it. Look up the definition for cosmic. Let's post it. Everybody post the definition for cosmic. Houston, we've got a problem. They lied to us. They've been lying to us the whole time. Y'all know who they need to let tell us they've been lying? What's the dude? Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle needs to tell us the Neckles been lying to us. They've been lying. I can see him doing it, y'all. Oh, yes, Miss McCarthy.
So it goes a lot deeper than just the inventions that were in Egypt. And they've been doing this in front of our face for a long time. So I found on YouTube a couple months ago about the world fairs that they was doing and how all of these buildings were already over here and they were big and beautiful. And it was like, where did they get this type of architecture? They basically were taking old inventions that they stole after they basically desolated and decimated all of these nations and lands and people and reintroduced it to these people over here as if it was something new that they came up with. And they came up with a daggone thing.
Yep.
That's fine.
This is why when y'all be running out to do stuff, I be like, y'all read about it already. Well, I already know the outcome. You might want to do that. You might not want to do that. But isn't it so funny to say, I don't read the Bible, it's written by man. It's a chick that did a TikTok that said something that I've been saying for so long. Well, who else gonna write the Bible, the books, the animals? She said what I've been saying. Well, I would hope that the man was right, no? Because even the fact that you can talk to me and understand what I'm saying means a man had to write some letters and put some words together, homie, so you could read it and talk to me. I said, Lord, finally somebody. Who else? I ain't reading no book written by man. Well, you should not even be able to talk to me right now because you had to read to be able to have these conversations. So you done read some kind of book by some man. Matter of fact, the books that you read that tell you not to listen to the stuff that I read, you had to read. And those were all written by men. Even your science books and journals, and they're all written by men. Unless the donkeys are writing while we're sleeping. I got you. A couple of donkeys out here writing in the book again, Jack. I mean, that gotta be who doing it here. If the people ain't writing them.
Donkeys was talking in the Bible, so shoot, they must be writing too. So
I guess they is. They am telling you. I mean, I'm just saying, I can see them out. The zebras are, the monkeys got my pens. Because I'm trying to figure out who wrote it. Because it wasn't nothing but people with animals and then the angels. So I'm just saying. Ooh, Jesus, folks. Be so, and that's why the Bible say the simple things is going to confound the wise. Because y'all be so enlightened, y'all miss the whole point of everything. It is hilarious. Okay, here we go. Now that the monkeys are writing, books and stuff, let's read, what the lambs wrote. How about that? Or maybe giraffes wrote this. I don't know. I don't know if their hands can cup a pen just right, but we'll see. Maybe the lizards? A spider. Yeah, probably the spider. Definitely the spider wrote these books, I'm sure. Okay, so now that we're reading animal literature, because you're not supposed to read books written by humans, of course. That would be weird. We're going to go ahead and read our animal literature here. So, so let me think. It says, go down, gaze upon. Oh, here we go. It says, he was cursed. So 23, then Lamech did as much right as possible within the corrupt land. He gazed upon the evil, but did not participate in it. I can be in a drug spot, not partaking. You can go to a place, and just because stuff is going around you, don't mean you got to participate in it. Oh man, they was drinking and I just had to. No, you really didn't. You don't know how to say no. Oh, we talked about that the other day. My daddy be mad when you don't have self-control. We just talked about that. You don't know how to say no? It's a lot of people that have lost their life because God put a gut feeling in their stomach not to get in the car, not to go to the club, not to go. And they did. And that was the person that lost their life, and the other people were still alive. Here we go. We talked about that the other day too, didn't we? Old boy kept beating the donkey, and the angel told him, well, I was going to kill you and let the donkey live. Dang. Maybe I should have been born an animal, because it looks like they getting away clean around here. They don't got to pay bills or nothing. Anyway, here we go. So it says, Lamech did not rape. He did not steal. Lamech did not turn his body over to the spirits or giants for defilement. I'm going to read that again loudly, because maybe y'all missed it. It said Lamech did not rape and he did not steal. Lamech did not turn his body over to the spirits or giants for defilement. We talked the other day about how spirits can come and copulate with you. We talked about how movies show the spirits come and copulate with people. And here it is. Lamech said, I I ain't going shopping with no demons, and I'm not going shopping with no giants. Now, do y'all remember the last time we did like a run through, and we saw the giants with the little people sitting on their lap, and I said, y'all, that's a whole grown woman. Women turned themselves over to the giants, regular human women did. Mm-hmm. You about to find out, didn't they, Antonia?
Don't start with me, Cerca.
We about to find out. We're gonna see y'all. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, I know she don't know. I know her toes big and she just ready. I know. Okay, here we go. All right. So Lamech would not enter the temples for pleasure or drink. He would not go to the strip club or drink any of the potions that was offered to him. Right now, you'll be taking potions that's being offered to you. Y'all be taking potions, which means magic is real, because he knew if he drank it, it was going to have some power. Oh, like that man that was humping on that man's wife, and now he got a tail and goat legs in Africa. Did y'all see him laying there talking about, meh, 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 meh. His little tail was waggling in the back. Like, I said, dog, y'all, he's sitting on a goat. Boy, that man went around there and touched them legs like that. Oh, he said, meh, meh, meh. They touched his head and stuff, rolling on him like, you all right, man? What she do to you? I told you don't go creeping through there, girls. Hey, y'all, he said, meh, meh. I said, first I thought they was playing. They was speaking their language. I don't know what they were saying, but baby, let me tell you, they was laughing at it too. Had them little legs out. I bet you won't be sneaking and creeping no more with your sneaking leg yourself. Hey, y'all. What if that start happening over here? What if you sneaky link with somebody's spouse and we come outside and you got them donkey legs and feet? Oh, I'm going to pray for you, but I'm going to laugh. I'm going to tell you, I told you about sneaky linking. Now look at you, it turned into a goat. You wanted to be the goat, there you go. He's really a goat, y'all. So y'all talking about y'all a goat. You better be careful. Words have power. You be walking around here like, looking like Percy Jackson's best friend. Y'all. What color was Percy Jackson's best friend?
You said what color? He was black. Wasn't he?
And what would he have under them pants?
He had goat hooves.
He had them goat legs under.
Yes.
Yeah. He had them goat legs just like that man.
Second facial expression.
I wonder if his mama was messing with somebody's husband in Africa. Maybe that's why he got them goat legs too. I don't know. But nah, y'all, Lord, I cannot get that mind. That man, listen, when I saw that little tail moving, that took me out. But when they walked around and showed them little legs, y'all, oh God, I was like, and then I'm telling y'all, when he let out that meat, I was like, no, he did not say man. I said, oh, they got him. Witches is real, y'all. Y'all better steer clear. Go ahead, Diana.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because I wonder, they don't really show us how prevalent that was like back in the day, you know, they don't, but I'm pretty sure it was like wildly spread, like a lot of different slices of genes and stuff. So that's fascinating to me. I mean, I don't want it. They can keep all of it.
Yeah, but mama, they turned him into that. He was normal. He went and slept with somebody's
Right, that he had a curse on him, but I'm saying whether it be a curse or they were born like that, like both. But like, and then what gets me too, and I'll be trying to teach my children about when they lie or something. I'm trying to teach them that too. One of them was reading the Vision of Ezra, and the other one is reading the Fourth Ezra. So yeah, I'm trying because
you ain't gotta force it. Leave it open. They nosy. I told y'all what to do.
But I want them to get it, so I'm just hoping, I'm praying that they get it, because it's like, it's not a game, it's not a play thing, you know, it's real. Like,
yeah.
Oof.
God
That's
says
what I want to say.
Fire.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm happy that you all are getting these babies into understanding, y'all. Because people will say, oh, they're too young to understand. Well, that's not what you say when you take them to these adult movies and let them watch them. Because they sure do comprehend that. They can tell me every word, what happened, and it's a 2.5-hour movie. So why can't they comprehend this? You let them watch people get sliced all up and bloodied up and guts falling out onto the thing because they watching Jason versus Freddy, but they can't read about this.
And can rap every song on the radio.
Baby, all of them. Some need a battle. Oh, baby, I got two. But and whatever else is on the radio, honey. And tell me all your business. My mommy took her wig off because her other boyfriend was coming over. So she put her purple hair on because he don't like her in her black hair, but her other boyfriend likes her in her red hair. I'd be like, oh, she got two? Well, really, no, she got free. She got free. One is brown like you. And then the other one, he got a fat stomach like Santa Claus, but he's real nice to me. And then the other one, y'all know kids tell y'all business, all of it. They do not be asleep. They don't. And I worked in daycare, baby. I got all the tea. 3-year-olds, yeah, they know all your business, baby, and they gonna tell it all. And my mommy and my daddy said, and then my mommy hid this in the thing and told me. Well, why you telling me if she told you don't tell nobody? Well, I already told daddy, and now mommy is mad at me because she told me not to tell him, but see, here we go. They will run your business down faster than your friends, honey. Anyway, here we go. So let's skip on. And it says, so we know he didn't turn his body over to defilement. He didn't drink, no potions. It says Lamech did not worship the sons of God as others did. Write this down. Lamech would not worship the sons of God as others did. Y'all, somebody go to Genesis 6:1 and tell me 6:1, 6:2, and 6:3 and tell me who the sons of God is. I gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I need the definition of the 3 races or 2 races or the races of Genesis 6:1, and then I need you guys to tell me why would people be worshiping them, and then think about something I said to y'all about angel numbers. I'll be right back. Sorry, y'all. Ooh. All right. It has a knife, a compass, a hatchet. Tone, we're not talking about that right now, Tone. We are in Bible study. We are not talking about disaster preparedness right now. Well, kind of we are, because the world was about to end right here too, because the people were so evil. Oh, you plugging me? Oh, you did, Tone? Oh, thank you, Tone. Okay, I'm gonna stop being mean to you. I'm gonna stop being mean. All right. Well, thank you, Tone. I haven't been able to see anything, so I'm gonna have to go in there and check. Oh, thanks. Y'all, Tone went. For those of y'all that don't know, the disaster preparedness website is up. Now, it ain't perfect because I still got some stuff to do, but y'all be rushing me. So it's some stuff on there, some stuff for like, you know, just the basic necessities and stuff. All right, Tone, I see you putting your bid in. I see you. I've been seeing, all right. Anyway, we might be family. Y'all, on another note, can I say this real quick? Why have family members already been reaching out to me? I got like 4 family members that have already reached out to me from the family folks in California, Texas. I said, oh, they're like, hey, cousin. I said, hey, cousin. Hi, I'm going to be there for a meet and greet. So y'all can come and we can meet and greet. And then, yes, I hope some of these people from Poland and the Ukraine reach out too, because I need to talk to y'all about what's going on, cousin. Tell me. Now, Google can translate for us because they speak Hebrew for sure, or Greek, you know what I mean? Yeah. They already reaching out. Y'all better listen. Fathers, I'm putting y'all on. I already put them on my Amazon link. So you ain't even gotta go looking for them. So the week before Father's Day or 2 weeks before Father's Day, y'all need to start looking. That's when they put them on sale. You can get the family tree DNA and the ancestry for like $110, where normally one is $199 or like $139. So if you wait till the holiday, Father's Day, they do it at Christmas, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, so on. But if you wait, you can get it, because I'm about to meet all my peoples. They done found like over 2,500 family members for me. 4th cousins, 3rd cousins, 1st cousins that I didn't know. I want to know. And our bloodlines is running down right there. It's showing, look, off subject real quick. The ancestry one, it literally shows you once your people got off the slave boat, where they migrated to in the United States. Because they can tell from the stuff that said it, you know, the food and stuff that we eat leaves genetic markers in our DNA and stuff like that. So they can tell literally where your people was, if they was running from slavery, where they ran to because of what they ate. Like, yeah, y'all gotta do it. And just think about how many of us could possibly be family members. I could be talking to 10 of my family members right now and don't even know. I'm learning my extended family, honey. I'm about to meet everybody, my Polish people, my Ukrainian, because I am 12% Ashkenazi Jew. And I thought they was playing on the one test. I got my other one back. It said the exact same thing. It said the exact same thing. So literally the main region of where my people is at is literally where Putin is bombing right now. I did both of them. Like literally, y'all, the whole area, Poland, Ukraine. If I show y'all this little thing, I was like, what? I got like 2,500 family members in that area right now, where they're bombing in the Ukraine. No joke. I was not expecting. I was not expecting that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. For me to be the city, Indianapolis, where I used to live, they just changed all the hospitals to Ashkenazi health centers, y'all. And every time I used to be like, that is a weird name. Huh? Never knew why I paid attention to it because it's literally in my bloodline. I'm trying to get my money because if I'm a part of the Ashkenazi family, I'm going to need some of that hospital money. I'm sorry, I'm coming for my stuff. This is another reason why I'm trying to figure out. Because if you got Indian, you can go get benefits. Oh, yeah, I'm coming for that. They say right here in my DNA, Ashkenazi Jew, I'm going to need some of that money from that hospital, honey. They're buying up all the hospitals in the United States, Ashkenazi health centers. So come on with my bread, because I'm y'all peoples. I know I'm a little brown. I've been out in the sun a while, but it's over 10%, boo. I'm y'all. I'm a piece of y'all. Come on with that money. Anyway, y'all, 10, they would do it. Have you ever heard? Okay, real quick, off the subject, y'all, go look up a $5 Indian. Y'all know what a $5 Indian is? For those that don't tell it. Everybody go look up $5 Indian. Go look up a $5 Indian and tell me what a $5 Indian is. It's for those of y'all that don't know, it's about to blow your mind. Common sense will guide you. This is going to try and sidetrack you with roadblocks to justice. Keep your eyes on the prize. For my non-melanated folks, do not get mad at me when I say what I'm about to say. But 9 times out of 10, when you do this DNA test, all of those Indian benefits you've been getting, you're going to understand that you shouldn't have been getting none of them because they lied to y'all. There's some ancestors that paid $5 to become of Indian descent. And you can go back once you get your ancestry, and there is a ledger that will show your great-great-great-great-granddaddy bought Indian rights.
Excuse me, Miss Circle.
Yes.
A man on YouTube, his name is Dane Calloway. He talks about that a lot.
A lot. I knew about it because of where I'm from, in the middle of the country. So there's a lot of, I'm not trying to be mean, y'all. There's a lot of Caucasian people that have absolutely no Indian in them, but they've been told that they do because right when America said, okay, we gonna give the Indians back all of this land, they was like, oh no, not without us get done. I'm an Indian. Kind of like what's going on right now. I'm Black. I am Black. I identify as African American. It doesn't matter. And I'm not trying to be funny, y'all, but this is history repeating itself. Y'all assimilated someone else's culture as well to get the benefits, to get the land, because y'all kids is going to school for free on Indian benefits. And I lived in places where there's Indian reserves, and y'all keep them folks drunk so y'all can keep their land. We ain't stupid. It's the same thing y'all did in Africa. And when I say y'all, I'm not meaning y'all, I'm saying ancestors. This is what happened. This is why they hide the truth, and they only tell y'all about slavery, but they don't go back and tell y'all when we was walking through, and the whole thing we had on was gold. Drop that, gold, diamonds, rubies, open our mouth, gold. And just like when the mark of Cain came, it was desolation after that, because anywhere that certain people go, those lands are raped of their goods and their resources, and the people are left there in a very bad situation. And some people, their economies never recover. America. Every country that we were supposed to be protecting, we went in there and stole every single thing that they had. And once we was done taking their resources and all of their stuff, now we got to give them some fake aid and raise their prices and build our resorts there and stuff. and work their people. Because I heard that in Puerto Rico last year, a gallon of milk was $10. And the maximum wage you could make was $8 an hour. Everybody. But it's resorts over there in Puerto Rico where you have to pay $2,000 a night, and the locals work there like slaves. But they can't make no more than $8 an hour. Look it up. My next door neighbor is from Puerto Rico, and he was telling me, he was like, I had to get over here. He was like, you will never get a job making more than $8 an hour. Unless you're like doctors and stuff like that. Nah, bro. And a gallon of milk is $10. Somebody said, yep, in the DR too.
It's true, because I'm from the Virgin Islands, and that's the same thing. And we're the U.S. Virgin Islands. Yep.
Here goes somebody just from the U.S. Virgin Islands, and they just said it's real, y'all.
Yeah, the prices are out the roof.
Huh?
The prices are out the roof to buy anything.
Yep. And then tell them don't take no tips and stuff, because y'all want them to spend all the money at y'all resource and stuff. And when you go over there, all the people are brown. All of these Maui and all of these places, and you see only, I'm not trying to be funny, y'all, and I'm not coming for nobody that is not melanated, but I just want y'all to understand, because America don't show y'all what it really is. They show y'all these beautiful clear beaches and beautiful white sands, but they don't show y'all the black faces that was living there before they brought their bulldozers over there and started building those resorts and pushing them people out and making them people. All of the places that y'all see on those beautiful vacation spots, 9 times out of 10, the people are darker than me there. The natives are darker than me. But they don't show you that. They show you all Caucasian people laying on the beaches, being served by the indigenous people. But that's their land. Y'all should be there serving them. While these resorts in Mexico and places like this are making $1 gazillion. And these people, I know people that are from deep South Mexico. Some of them are so poor, yes, they do have to take a stray dog and dig a hole in the ground and cook that dog and feed it to their family. But you can go right to Mexico, certain parts, and you got to pay $5,000 a night to sleep in a hotel there. But we got babies dying in the Arizona-Mexico border heat, trying to die to get to a better life. But there are cabos in places where people go and spend $1 gazillion. But the Spanish people are dying. It's all over the world, y'all. I know, I'm just saying. So while y'all going out and y'all are supporting our people being exploited. So don't talk to me about who ain't and they won't let us, because y'all are buying them cheap tickets, and our brothers and cousins and sisters and grandmas from over there that got us over here, they still over there like they still back in slavery days, because y'all want to go over there and get y'all teeth done for a little bit of nothing. And these people, y'all ain't thinking about them. Y'all go over there and talk about how nice these places is, and the indigenous brothers and sisters we have there are struggling. They can't even buy milk for their babies because it's already an hour and 15 minutes of work just to get 1 gallon of milk for their family. Like somebody said, it's in the DR. We got people from all over the country watching. We have people that are in Jamaica, Bermuda, all of those places where y'all go vacation and spend all this money and cash out and send us back the pictures. But y'all don't think to go into those areas and put money into our brothers and sisters' pockets. Y'all giving it to people like Trump. that own these huge. Why y'all don't go down in the hood and spend that $5,000? So our brothers and sisters can go build some more houses or build a school in these beautiful areas where y'all going. Why y'all don't take y'all $5,000 and do that? Y'all go to their places and eat their food and tip them a little bit of money and run around on their stuff and don't think about how their kids got to come up because of the beach that you're laying on. I'm just saying, y'all, we got to look at, yes, it's all fun and games, but also how is our cousins? Because guess what, y'all? Back to that, I found out I'm of Latin descent as well. South America, as a matter of fact. So y'all not gonna mistreat my peoples. I'm coming for everybody that's mine. I got Ukrainian descent. Food, you better back up because them is my people when we have buses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm coming for my peoples. I'm coming for my people. So I'm just saying, y'all, we got to open our understanding because yes, our life has been simple over here in America, but we exploit a lot of our brothers and sisters in a lot of areas, and we don't even think about their kids, that they don't have what we have and what our children have, and we steady trying to give our ungrateful kids more. And there's babies that wished that they had 10 pairs of shoes that they could choose from in these countries that we go vacation in. So back to the story, y'all. I don't even know where that came from. Y'all always have me getting off schedule and stuff. Hold on one second, Miss Antonia. Hold on. All right, here we go, because we about to go anyway. We've been on since forever. Scoot down, y'all, to chapter 3. It says, Yuval, the Rephaim, and the Leviathan. Do y'all remember hearing Cerca talk about the Rephaim? Do you remember what valley we went and looked up? Go look up the Valley of Rephaim, please. Y'all, I'm not talking about nobody that's traveling. I'm saying just think when you travel. Don't spend all your money in places that already got a lot of money. If you're going to go to that country, look out for the people that look like you. That's all I'm saying. Because the other folks already got their bread. They've been having it. I'm just saying, ball out and take care of your people so that they might be able to make a Black-owned resort or an Indigenous-owned resort. How about that? Spend y'all money giving it into a community where the Indigenous people can have their own resort that is not owned by other folks that ain't even supposed to be over there. And to my non-melanated people, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm just saying, y'all know it's a reality too. Y'all travel to these places and y'all see who serves y'all there. It is the Indigenous people at these places. They are working their butts off trying to make sure, and they work for pennies on the dollar. All right. In Trinidad, minimum wage is US $2. What? Y'all, minimum wage in Trinidad is $2? $2,600 for the whole year, Patty? Are you serious? It's $2, y'all? See what happened when you talk to other people across the world? This is why this is important. Go ahead, Cos girl. We are blessed.
I just wanted to mention that I'd seen a show on Discovery where this couple had bought a resort like out in Puerto Rico to redo and everything. And it could have just been for a TV show, but they really tried to focus on using the resources from the people there that made like soaps, and there were a couple different other items or products that they like really tried to make sure that they were getting from the people that work, you know, that live in the island, to give back to them and to help them, you know, still have help grow their business.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really nice. I liked, you know, when I was watching that they were trying to do that. I think it was Puerto Rico.
Which is good. They need to. $1.65. Y'all. I was 16 the last time I seen a check that had $2 and I was working at the airport and we got tips. So we get $100 worth of tips every day. So I wasn't worried about a little $2 because $100 a day back in 1997 was good money. You could live good on $100 a day. Real good, honey. Gas wasn't even 79 cents a gallon. So yeah, you was moving and grooving, baby, with $100 a day. $10 took you for 2 weeks. That's crazy. Anyway, here we go. And Lamech met Yuval the giant. Like Duval, but opposite. Little Duval. Y'all know him. Living my best life, right? Okay, so Yuval and Lamech was best friends. Lamech's best friend was a giant. What movie have we seen that in recently? The Friendly Giant, maybe? There's a kid movie called The Friendly Giant. Somebody the Friendly Giant, ain't it?
And Big.
Big?
Or BFG. Yeah.
Big Friendly Giant. Okay. The Big Friendly Giant. That's what it is. And then Big. Okay. So a human person was friends with a giant that nobody knew existed, and then he came out. Oh, okay. All right. It says, and Lamech met Yuval the giant while walking the desolation of the land. Yuval's ways were tender, gentle, and delicate. And with Lamech, Yuval the giant was both kind and humble. Yuval's peaceful ways were different than the other giants of the land. Because of his nature, Yuval and Lamech soon became bound together in close friendship. Yuval the giant loved Lamech as much as he did his own life. Lamech learns to command the Leviathan, and Yuval took Lamech to the edge of the sea, and they saw the Leviathan coming up out of the sea, having 10 horns upon its head. And the Leviathan was broad on both sides and great. And Lamech and Yuval the giant were small in the midst of it and looked up to the Leviathan's great flow of waters. Wait a minute. Isn't that exactly how Godzilla came up out of the water? Big over them people, and they was like this, and the water was coming up off of them, and they got drenched when he came up out of the water, or no? When he shot up out the thing on that time, and then when he came up, he was swirl that water, right? But when he came up, everybody was looking, and it was like, especially in the old Asia movies, with the bucket of water. Right? So that we think that, okay, so that's basically what happened when Yuval and Lamech would call the Leviathan out of the water. It was just like in Godzilla. Okay, anyway. My brothers made me watch all those shows when I was little. Okay, so it says, yes, he took him to the edge of the sea. And Leviathan coming up out of the sea, having 10 horns upon his head, and Leviathan was brought on both sides. We read that. It says, arose like a storm. Leviathan was as large as a mountain. Did you hear that? The Leviathan is as big as a mountain. Y'all ever looked at the mountains and thought they looked like a dinosaur or a dragon, maybe? With the pointy shards on the back? No? Okay, maybe it's just me. All right. So it says, and covered with earth and plants and trees. Did y'all read that with me?
Like on Moana?
I ain't never seen Moana, baby, but I just showed a picture.
Oh, petrified forest. Ooh.
Y'all. That's what he got on him. Hold on. Can y'all see it? Y'all see his face?
Yeah, we can see it.
Y'all, the petrified giants we've been looking at. Oh, shoot, we got, y'all heard that, cha-ching? Y'all, okay, right now, please go look up giant lizard petrified trees and see what comes up. If y'all find, y'all. The never-ending story. The mountain got up and walked with the trees on it. I'm sure if we think back to other shows, these mountains have got up and they had whole trees and stuff on them. Okay, let's keep it going. We know now Leviathan look just like that thing I just showed you. And in Moana, I'm gonna have to go watch Moana. So the mountain moved in Moana, it came alive?
With a stone. With a stone.
Huh?
With a stone. Moana had to get the stone. It was a curse.
Sure was. She started off as like a big island, and it was like flourishing. And when the stone was stolen, she became basically like a volcano until the stone was placed back into her. It was called the heart.
HERT. Yeah. Calm down, Cerca. Okay. I am composed. Y'all, the giants need their veins. We got all their crystals. Like the rock, she had to put it back in order for it to come back alive. Like the rocks that they say got veins in them, like the marble and the stuff the Ma just went and got. Yo, I got one right here. If a giant, so this might be the inside of a giant eye or something. Hopefully they don't come looking for it. Mom, you can have this back. I don't know if I want to be responsible for it anymore.
I don't want
want
it.
it
You can
back?
have it. I don't want it. You can have it.
Because they coming to your house too, because you still got one too. So he gonna be looking for his other eye at your house. Oh, y'all know what oh my God. Y'all know how in the giant movies, they always have the giant come and look in the the giant big old eye be taking up the window, and you only get to see one. Oh, Jesus. Lord. I don't know if that was such a good idea anymore. I don't know because if the Giants come looking for their little rock, I got one here. They might want to. Look at my antenna is up. Y'all see it? I'm getting something here. I'm telling you, y'all see it? I'm getting something. I'm getting something. I am getting some type of electrical signal from the universe that I am on to something. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? I ain't touching it or nothing. Y'all see it? Everybody see it? It's an antenna. This hair defies gravity. It defies gravity. You see it? Let me see it. All right, back to the. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm just going to leave it. As my ex-husband say, just leave it. Hold on, nephew. I'm about to get through this and then we're going to take some. Go ahead, nephew. Go ahead. Go ahead, nephew.
What's up? Appreciate it. But I was just finna say, in the movie Guardian of the Galaxy, they showed us that trees and stuff like that was alive and they could walk and stuff. Like the Gru one. I don't know if you remember that.
I remember the Gru. Oh, nephew, I'm about to pinch you under your eye. Yeah, he was a talking tree. And they did walk, and now we got walking trees,
it walked.
nephew.
And it had a baby too. It had a little baby Gru in a new movie, in the new room. And then I remember the TikTok video you made of somebody recording the woods, and they say they seen the
trees was walking. Yeah. Y'all, get off of here real quick and go look on TikTok and look up walking trees. Who knew? Yeah, the new people, have y'all looked up the walking trees on TikTok? Go look up the walking trees on TikTok, y'all. Leave real quick and go look up the walking trees on TikTok. In real life, there's walking trees, y'all. People was up in the mountains, in the Rockies and wherever, and these trees is getting up and walking. They own land and where it's cows, and the trees is getting up, and people was recording it like, what the heck? And the trees is just like this, y'all. Whoa, like a lanky minute trying to get out the house. I like it. Did they see me? Nope. Go. Did they see me? No. Go. Did they see me? No. I'm telling y'all, that's how they go look. They talking? Okay. Did Avatar not tell us that the trees talk to each other? Avatar, that's what they do, y'all. Go look them up. That's how they do. I promise y'all. I'm gonna do it one more time for the people in the back that didn't get to see. They be walking like they look. That's how they be walking. Go look. So if you ever thought that tree was moving over a little bit, it was. I thought that tree was. Or have y'all ever been like, where that tree come from? I don't remember that tree being there. Y'all ain't never had a moment like that? Like, I come here all the time. What if they get up and implant themselves and I know I'm a tree person. So I know I'll be looking in a clearing and be like, wait a minute, that tree was not there. Where that tree come from? Yeah, she back. See, it's good. Look at TT, baby. TT hair is sitting straight out. You see it? Ain't even paying attention. Look at like the tree trunks, y'all. It's gonna be a new style. Just one dread, just out. It won't go down either. I done tried. Look, maybe now. If it come back, that means it's a message. So, go ahead, Terry.
There is evidence and scientific proof that even when a tree is actually cut, that it cries. There is a sound that actually comes out, and it is recorded that it cries out if you cut a limb or if you cut one down. So it's more than it has true life in it. It definitely cries.
Somebody said they bleed too.
You can look that up. Yes, ma'am.
Somebody said they bleed too.
Wow.
What?
They definitely cry.
But think about it though, no, because there do be stories about blood coming out of trees.
I've heard that.
Isn't there like a blood tree in Japan or something like that?
I don't know, but we have to look it up. Look it up, nephew, and tell us if it's
I
a
know
blood
it is.
tree.
I remember.
It's a blood tree in Japan. Oh, somebody said some trees in Jamaica bleed. No, in Africa too.
I think it's called the cicada dragon tree.
They call it the bloodwood.
The cicada dragon. I don't know what they call it. Let me put it on my screen.
I'm gonna tell y'all why that's crazy. Because if y'all watch The Witches of Salem, the trees was bleeding. The trees was bleeding in The Witches of Salem. Blood was coming up from the base of the tree.
Yeah, this it if you can see it. It's
Hold
bleeding
on,
on the line.
wait, nephew, hold on. I'm about to try to make you big. Okay, can y'all see that? That's as big as it's gonna let me make it. Wow.
Yeah.
That's my daughter calling me. Wow. Manunga, the Kiak, and the Muwaka are the bloodwood tree. Y'all listen. We got so much research to do right now. Okay, I can't even finish this. We gonna get back to that. Y'all. Okay, wait. It's back. Look. My antenna is this working? Okay, but anyway, so look at this. Hi, TT baby. I see you. Thank you for my kiss. Okay, all right now. Well, wait a minute. We must be getting right here. Okay, so look. Y'all, blood trees. We got trees that actually bleed blood. We got walking trees that cry. And in every Disney movie, the tree is alive and the wisest being on the planet, and they go to that tree and get information. And the tree don't talk to everybody. It only talks to certain people. Now, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Because when they cut into those mountains, it looked like steak. Y'all go Google mountains that look like, I know y'all done did it again, but now that we know that the trees bleed, please go back. Now let's go look up mountains that they cut into that look like flesh. Mountains that they cut into that look like, I know, right? It's going to the back. It ain't even gonna lay there. I'm just gonna leave it. Cause evidently we getting something. Cause I'm just gonna leave it because I didn't try to lay it down. So it is what it is. My antenna is here. My girlfriend know what this is. When I live with her, every morning she said, there you go, your antenna. And it'll be gotta be getting ready to blow something. And I didn't even have locks then. I just had regular hair. And I would have one hair that be, yeah. My hair is I might be getting a download, y'all. Energy. Electricity. The grandmother Willow and Pocahontas sure did. Grandmother Willow and Pocahontas, y'all. Please go look up the mountains that look like flesh and tell me where they cut into and where they found them at. I know there's a Japanese garden that all the rocks look like raw steak. Look up the Japanese garden that look like raw meat. Some rocks bleed. Rocks bleed. But y'all think about it. God said everything that he made is alive. The rocks are going to cry out. The stones, the trees will speak for us. He said, my creation will talk and praise me if you don't want to. They said it smelled like rotting flesh. Those rocks in that Japan garden smell like rotting flesh. Balthazar and Maleficent. Balthazar and Maleficent was what? What was Balthazar and Maleficent? Belshazzar. Balthazar is also in Charm too. That's the red and black demon that I always used to be coming for the Charm girls. Serpethia, is that how you say it?
Yes, ma'am. I was just going to say that M. Night movie where the trees and earth came to life and it started poisoning the humans.
What movie is that?
It was an M. Night movie. And
okay, hold on. Somebody might know it over here. The M. Night movie. The M. Night movie where the tree started poisoning people. Somebody.
It's the Happening.
It's The Happening. It's the movie The Happening.
I think I got that movie. I'm going back.
And it was like I thought it was in the wind, but it was the trees. I thought it was the wind.
It was the trees. They were talking to each other.
Oh, the trees produce wind, though, y'all.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
The red stuff, wasn't it? Wasn't it like some red stuff they was dropping down or something?
No, they were just producing it in the air, kind of like pollen. It just floated through the air.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, I wanted to make sure you got your book. I sent you a book.
What book is it?
Myth of something. Myths of Japanese myths book.
I think. Did you just send it recently? Because there's something that's waiting for me at the PO box.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So it's probably there. Got there today. I try to wait till there's like sometimes 2 where I got to go down there. So I will be going tomorrow. So I will have it tomorrow. Thank you, Pumpkin. Y'all can't wait to get our shelf up. Thank you so much. I didn't get it yet. I'm gonna go get it. I'll be trying to wait till it's like 1 or 2 things because sometimes they be texting me. Okay, y'all. So this is the thing though. Okay, so look, Poltergeist did have a deadly tree. That movie still gives me nightmares because it came out when I was about 4. And thinking about that girl being snatched through the TV, and then that tree show did have the tree. All the trees did walk in Lord of the Rings, and I got that book. I need to look in there. I got The Hobbit and all of that. Okay, y'all. Okay, just real quick. Hearts and stars, if your mind is blown right now. For all the stuff that has been right in front of our face. I'm just saying. Y'all, even in the magicians, the way for them to reset time to keep going through the loops was in a tree. If y'all watch the magicians, when they was in Fillory, in order for them to keep doing the time loop, They had to go where that clock, thank you. They had to go where that clock was to reset the time. Somebody said my toes then fell off. Yes. It's a real thing, y'all. They've been telling us. And see, everybody was calling Cerca crazy in the beginning. I said, I know y'all don't believe me. Just wait. We're going to get somewhere. I promise. All of this craziness is going to make sense in a minute. It's been 90 days for some of y'all. It's making more and more sense every day. I'm just saying. All right, y'all. I'm going to call on somebody that hasn't gone yet real quick. Is that Jocelyn?
It is me. I don't know why I changed it back to iPhone instead of my name. I had it.
Do it. It's making I gotta get to know my peoples. Come on.
I just want to make a movie suggestion. I didn't know if you ever seen that movie, What Happened to Monday, but I've been studying in Revelations a good bit here recently. That's been like my area of study. But to me, a lot of stuff going on, like as far as people having like the artificial womb and stuff like that they're, trying to do now, and make people infertile. So then they have to have like these fake made up babies. And just like, as far as people taking the mark to be able, it doesn't, I don't know. It's kind of like hidden in the movie if you pay attention. But it's
my daughter watched it. My oldest daughter watched it. I know it because it was 7 of them, and then they each had to go out and act. She told me all about it, and she said, "Mom, it is the rapture. It is the." I said, They be putting it. They tell our kids. They told our kids with Hunger Games.
I thought that too.
Y'all, listen. I hope y'all are getting these emergency plans together. If a disaster happens and you're at school, do your kid know how to get home? Y'all watch Left Behind, and them kids was there. It was kids left and left behind. What do your kids know how to do without you? What do they know how to do? Do they know how to make them the most basic meal? Do they know how to wash their clothes out in the tub? Y'all laughing, but if it ain't nowhere to wash, if it ain't no running water, where you think you're going to be washing your clothes out at? In the tub. Y'all need to start teaching y'all kids how to live without all of these necessities that we have. Because what if they limit the amount of electricity and stuff that we're able to use per month? Because they can do that as well. In Arizona, there's places where you pay for your electricity, and you only get the electricity you pay for prepaid.
Okay.
It's a real thing. Grandkids, grandmas, y'all got time on y'all hands? Y'all need to be teaching these babies how to make some cornbread from scratch with baking powder and a little egg and oil and all of these things, y'all. Use y'all time wisely. Quit vegging out in front of the TV with mindless behavior, taking 8 hours. You know how much pasta you can make in 8 hours? And the kids would love to do it. You can dehydrate a lot of food in 8 hours. You can plant a lot of seeds. It's summertime. You can plant an apartment garden or a garage garden right now. It's a lot more stuff y'all could be doing with these hours in a day. Teaching these kids about the poisonous flowers. Where's our book? This book right here, if y'all ain't seen it, it's on the Amazon list, but you don't got to go there. Go to half price. Go buy it wherever, Target. We just be trying to find a place. But look. This book teaches you, how to make wine, or to, distilling things, sweet and savory, how to store your fruit. Here go y'all jellies and jams and stuff. How to make that the old school way, how they used to do it, canning and stuff, y'all. These books show you how to make shoes out of rabbit fur, how to make chairs, furniture, literally old school stuff that everybody had to know. Because back then you wasn't buying no furniture, you built your house. If you wanted a house, you had to build it. If you wanted to eat, you had to have a garden. Look, show you what hammers to use on how to make like all kinds of stuff. It show you how to debone a rabbit, make baskets out of dried stuff. Because we're not gonna have all this stuff we have right now. Do you know how to go get some branches and which branches to get to let them dry and get them right at the right time to weave a basket? No. These are important things, y'all. Look, how to keep your campfire going. How to cook outside. There go the stuff I just put on the website right there. All this stuff, I just put all this stuff on the website and look. I got gardening books. I got herbal books. Yeah, I got all that stuff. Look, showing you how to fish, how to thread your needle. All of these books are on the Amazon book list too. Look, ways to collect and store rainwater and spring water. Showing you where the well water is, where the spring water is, how to get it. What water is where? These are things that y'all need. Everybody can laugh now, but guess what? I ain't gonna have to go looking for nothing. I got books on bread, on how to purify water, on how to make shoes. If I have to, I got hunting knives. I got water purification tablets. I got beans and rice, and might not be no meat, but I got mushrooms growing, y'all. I got my mushrooms, and they just keep giving. As long as you take care of that, those mushrooms will just keep on and keep on and keep on and keep on. So I'll be eating some fat mushroom burgers, making me think it's chicken, or slicing it up, you know, rolling it up with my grinder that I got, my hand grinder, because I can grind some stuff up. If I do come up on a rabbit or a chicken, because it ain't gonna be no ground meat in the store, I got the old school meat grinders, the old school cornmeal grinders that you hook to the cabinet and use your good old muscle power for. I got those. Because if they hit it, I got the little pestle and mortar thing. So if we got to grind our own and it ain't no electricity or no coffee blender, how do you get cornmeal? How do you get flour? How do you get, if you get some sugar cane, do you know how to break it down and be able to actually get what you need out of it? Have you thought about how much, if you only have, if we have to go to rations and they do us like they did in China and lock people in the house, have you thought about how many times everybody can eat in your house? Because they're not going to be able to eat like they're eating right now. Just go to the kitchen, go to the kitchen, go to the kitchen, go to the kitchen. No. There'll be none of that. Y'all going to get one good meal and then we might have some bread, but do you know how to make it? Because there are people in China, one of the richest continents on the planet, was starving. How when y'all sell everybody, y'all is the plug. China is the plug. So how was they people starving? China makes fake freaking food to sell to us. How was they starving? They make fake eggs, fake lettuce, fake fish now, because I saw a dude wringing out fish the other day like a sponge, and then put it back in the water and it swelled back up. He said, this is not fish. I know they say it's whiting, but it ain't. He said, this is some kind of material, because I ain't never been able to squeeze and wring no fish out and then put it back in the water and then it swelled back up.
Fake rice.
Fake rice. So y'all feed us that and then starve y'all own people. Y'all don't believe me? I keep telling y'all, it's about to get ugly. And what we saw during what we didn't see, what our great-grandparents saw during World War I, when the Great Depression, World War II and all of that, that's coming here. And if y'all don't believe me, go look back and see when Donald Trump signed those blue boxes into order. That's when it started. Those are ration boxes. Why would we need ration boxes if food was plentiful in 2017? Go look up what day in January he signed that ordinance for me. That thing, y'all. Tell me what day he signed the blue boxes into legislature. Oh, want to show y'all something real quick and then we getting off. So our lovely mod. Ooh. And then y'all wonder why I'm so strong. I need to go get my scale and see how much these books pay. So y'all see this? Our mom sent me this. It's the New Yorker Encyclopedia of Cartoons. Ooh, this probably weigh a good, 30 pounds, Mom, I think. What is this, 20? It's about 30 pounds. It's just heavy. So look, I want to show y'all something I found in here yesterday. And I ain't got a chance to look through. Oh, goodness. Y'all listen. I don't care what nobody say. Librarians is strong people. So look what I found, family. Oh, here it is. I turned right to it. Oh. Y'all see what that say? Y'all probably can't, but look at the picture. Right? Y'all know what it say? I'm about to tell y'all what this picture say. Crack me up when I seen it. This is a cartoon from 1963. 1963, from July 6th, 1963. And you know what it says? It was believed back in those days that the world was flat. It's about to be 2023. And in 1963, the same thing that they got y'all worried about right now, if the world is flat or is it round, it was in the news in 1963, and they was probably doing some BS in the government at that time too.
What's the problem with telling us the truth about that?
I don't think it really matters, but if y'all can't see all the circles that God made, I don't understand why y'all think it. So come on, y'all. The egg is a circle. The tip of sperm is circle. The tip of that is circle. The cylinder of our eyes, the holes of your nose supposed to be circle. If you form your mouth right, it's a circle. Your booty hole is a circle. If I take my arms and do like this with my fingers, it makes a circle. I got circles in my ear. Hell, even my armpit technically is this joint. The balls that go right here in my hips is circles. My toes, if I look down on them, they pretty much look like circles too. Booty cheeks look, well, not everybody booty cheeks look like circles, but most of them do. Half circles, but still, where they're supposed to be. Not everybody got that. Amen. I'm just saying, I'm not. At the bottom, it'd be like a half circle. Or at the top. I don't know. Or on the sides. It just depends on how God decided to make you. And I'm not talking about nobody, because God saw everybody is beautiful. Whatever your buns look like. Not all bread is the same. We got flatbread. We got cornbread. We got
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yes, we got all of it. That's what I'm saying. We got flatbreads because we know buns are biscuits. So we got all kinds of bread. There's unleavened bread and leavened bread. How about that? Y'all know what unleavened bread is? Unleavened bread don't rise. And leavened bread rise. So we got unleavened and leavened breads. It's okay. It's all right. But we got doctors that can pump some leaven, so we good. Anyway, we over this. We never even got to where we was going. Y'all go through and read this, Lamech and Neymar, and tell me what y'all think. We'll go over it tomorrow. We'll get it finished. And I really enjoyed today. I don't know. I know we've been all over the place, but these bleeding rocks and bleeding trees and bleeding, there's them stones over there that look like raw meat. And people said it actually smells like raw meat when you sit over there on it. And this is cut out the mountain. It's supposed to be some kind of pink marble. And it looked just like a marble steak. Oh, the angel numbers. That's what I was going to say. Do y'all think it's weird that Lamech didn't worship the sons of God? He didn't want to worship the sons of God. And I know y'all went and looked it up. The sons of God is the angels. So where do these angel numbers come from? Because you'll pray for an angel number instead of praying to God to give you direction. Or you'll go look up an angel number before you ask God for direction on which way to go. The other humans was doing that too. I told y'all the big people in all of those cultures were the angels' children, and they were being worshipped as gods. Why are we going to angels for information when God sends the angels to us to give us information? They're the messengers. We don't have to go looking for them. God sends them to us. So maybe the people putting them angel numbers out could be the same people that had the people worshiping them back in the day. And the Bible said, y'all idolaters, and y'all don't even know that y'all worship idols and false gods. They gods, but they not the ones you live in one. Go ahead, Karma. Miss Karma G.
Oh yeah, I was just going to say that it seemed like all of the movies, all the kid movies, it seemed like they're putting messages in the kid movies. And like when your kids come to you and tell you certain things, because even my daughter, she comes and she tells me things, and I have to just sit and listen to her, because now for doing all the research, I'm like, hey, you know what? Let me try to go back and do some research, because subliminally they're teaching our kids things that we are not even thinking about, even trying to, and I just think that's just so weird. And another thing I was going to say about the tree that's bleeding, like that's all over TikTok. Even when you cut it, it look like meat. And so it's on TikTok, it's on YouTube. They have the rocks like giants, like that. It looked like an actual giant in Peru that just went to sleep or died, and it turned into a mountain like a stone.
Yep. It's a real thing, y'all. Listen to me. When I tell y'all, this is why one of the first videos that I did, family, was the giant video. One of the main reasons I did that, and we went from Genesis to Enoch, is because they're the reason the earth was destroyed, y'all. So when we go and we see these monolithic, like Elephant Island, that was a big ass elephant, excuse my language, but it was. And this whole time in Italy, they thought they was just living on some kind of cliff or something. And when they got the drone, they looked and saw it was a big elephant. So if you go back and look at, y'all, I'm telling you, these trees and these, I'm just thinking about the shows I watch. Because I like all the mystical shows, Game of Thrones, the witch shows, because they be telling us, and just like you said, Miss Karma, what I tell y'all, Satan don't gotta trick y'all kids because he know y'all don't be paying attention. First of all, y'all don't even watch the movies. Y'all just think because it say kid movie on it, and I don't play that. My kids already know, Mom, don't watch it with us. No, Mommy, because you're going to say we can't watch it no more. Yes, because this demonic mess. Y'all better be happy you saw it at your friend's house because you won't be watching it no more.
Right.
I told y'all what happened to my son, y'all. He was on that Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime stuff so hard. Boy, that boy couldn't even sleep in his own room. I took them anime Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatever them cards was and put them in a highway closet. He didn't even realize I had took them. He slept in his room for a whole month. He kept saying, Mommy, I can't find my cards. But every night, his butt wasn't outside my door, laying down, talking about, Mommy, I'm scared. Can I come in your room? So the demons that you play with all day torture you at night? And you think you about to keep waking me up out of my sleep? No. I took him and put him in a highway closet, y'all. It was like 2 months. He didn't even realize that he had been, I said, come here, boy. I said, you look up there in that closet. I said, you realize you ain't laid outside your mama's door not one day, and you didn't even realize it's because those Yu-Gi-Oh cards was not in your room. Every single night that those Yu-Gi-Oh cards were in your room, you had nightmares. Mom took them out without you knowing it. You've been sleeping peacefully in your room. Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, same thing. Pocket monsters. Why in the world would you go buy your kid a pocket monster? And then they even show you in the movie that once they get so much energy, they transform into something else, big and scary and more powerful. And yet you go buy them and let them put them in their pocket. And then when they start having nightmares, oh, it's just your imagination. Now you went and bought them some demons to put in their pocket. Kids start acting out. What's the last thing you bought them? What's the name on it? What does that name mean? It's the last game you bought them. Who are the characters in there? What do those characters stand for? I mean, I'm just saying, all anime is spiritual. They always talking about a demon coming out of somebody's back or a power that they didn't found, ancient power. They had to go up in the hills and get it. And now they got supernatural power. That's all anime. The demon of nine tails that be on old boy back, Goku or whatever, and then he got a bigger demon that comes off of this guy, and then they're battling in the spirit while the little people, the humans, are battling in the flesh. Right or wrong? They demons be fighting while the humans be fighting. Oh, kind of Naruto. Yep, kind of like now. We are here. We have to fight against humans that the demons are using, but it's really a spirit behind that. Is that not y'all anime? Yes, Miss Kathy. I'm gonna get to you, Miss Deanna, too, because I know, but I just want to make sure I get,
Hey, Cerca, I had to remember to don't forget this. I just want to throw my 2 cents in from back when you were talking about the flat earth, and just hopefully share some information. It doesn't take a lot of people to make the world fooled. Atheism was started by 3 people, a mother and her 2 sons. I just wanted to share that. Don't let anybody shake your foundation.
It's a real thing, you guys, because guess what? The devil's job is to keep deceiving people that what God said was not true. And what you see in front of your face is not really what you see. That's the devil's job. God's job is, God is constantly telling you to seek and find so that you can understand, that you can know. The devil is the person that tries to keep you blinded. And then it's like, oh, gotcha. That wasn't really what it was. I'm a con artist. And really, my whole plan is this. Okay, so hopefully today, y'all know it wasn't all the way whatever, but y'all, I gotta do. I might not be able to talk to y'all tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie, because I need to get in my books and I need to look for some stuff and see where I didn't see some stuff. So I might not be able. I might be on punishment tomorrow, y'all. I'm sorry. I might be on punishment in my room, and all I can do is read tomorrow. That might be it, because I need to find some information. Like, I got all these books and I know it's something in here about what we talking about today. I just got to hone in and let him lead me to it. I'm for real. Hi, beautiful. Y'all got some absolutely amazing children. Every baby that I see, I have some of the most beautiful family members. Miss Kai's girl, beautiful self, Miss McCarty, Miss Cheney, Miss Jackie. Everybody is everybody. We just got some here. We are an amazing family. Like, when we take family pictures, they are gonna be so dope. I'm kidding to everybody that come to my page. Y'all didn't even know. Like, I'm Jewish, and then I have a little bit of Egyptian in me, and then, you know, so I'm all over and everywhere, but like, I identify with everyone. So I identify as all races. That's what I'm identify as. People can identify as cats. So I'm unilaterally, no, I don't know. No, I'm for real. I'm not. I'm just joking. I'm playing, y'all. So I'm just saying, I'm excited. Y'all go look up some rocks and big old, we might be come with this DNA, baby. That's another thing too, because I want to get to my DNA. I need to get in there and find out who these new family members are, y'all. Now, what's gonna be crazy if some of y'all show up on my thing? I'm gonna be like, you better not tell people my real name either, because you family for real. And if you tell them, you better ask my other family. I don't talk to them once you don't. So if I find out any of y'all is my family members and you find out my name, come on here if you want to. Acting crazy, you're gonna be blocked like the rest of them. I don't care. I do not care. I'm telling y'all, who is my family? If you ain't following Jesus, then I don't gotta worry about it. So there's that. Yes, Miss Diana.
Okay, I wanted to say, I had an idea that if people can find like real pictures, like, or they have real experiences, like wherever they're from, take pictures, write a story or something on your website. I think that would be cool. And also, I need prayer. I don't mind that, you know, if somebody does but I prefer prayer first. And if I really need help, then I'll let you know. But I need this. This is one of my babies. She wants to say hi to you so bad.
Hi, Titi baby.
Zaya.
You are gorgeous.
Thank you. And she picked the vision of Ezra. Yeah, she picked it herself. And he picked my son. Oh, you want to say hi? No, he don't want to say hi. He tried to say hi early, but he just walks by the screen. And she's always he's always acting. She's always interacting, you know, like I'll be listening to you and she'll be like saying stuff and everything. So I try, you know, but they need to know, because this is crazy. Like,
can I tell y'all something, babies? Listen, my mom used to tell us stuff, and I ain't gonna lie, I used to be scared. But then I got out into the world and I realized there was a lot of people that weren't warned with the information that we had. And so then, like, it made me sad, because I understood that my friends, they had no idea of what was coming, but I could see, just because I was taught these things and I had to listen. Oh my God, that's like the mark of the beast. Oh my God, they're starting this. Oh my God, that's the beginning of this and that. So I was the weird girl, but I also am the person now that all the people like junior high school and stuff, they be like, hey girl, remember your crazy tale you speak? You know it happened. But guess what? If I never took the time to read and actually try to understand and learn, then I couldn't even help my friends. You know what I'm saying? So be open. And then too, you might be the person that finds the information that you get to start some type of group at your school, that you get to help people that are lost. Because I tell you this, when you can answer people's questions and make stuff make sense, you have a lot more friends. Look at your TT. I have 300,000 of them now, and I didn't have but 5 before this. And now
one more thing. And then I have a cousin, like, before, like, she stopped talking to me because I was telling her about the pagan holidays. And I wasn't saying don't celebrate. And I'm just saying, I believe that if you're going to celebrate something, you should know what you're celebrating. Like, if you want to worship pagan gods, fine, but know that what you're doing. And she got mad, so she hung up, and then she called me about a family meeting. I was like, didn't you hang up with me last time? I was telling you. And then she got mad and hung up again. Then she called me back the next day. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna listen to you. And so I said, I was like, thank you so much, because I just want to share with you. I was like, it's not, I said, it say we perish because we don't have the information. So I'm telling you information, but you go look it up, and then you know what you're doing, whether you want to do it or not. I mean, but don't do it unknowingly, you know. So that's what I was trying to tell her, because I want all the knowledge I can get, because I refuse to you know how, like, I'm not gonna die not trying.
Come on.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's what I want.
Well, thank you. All right,
Yeah.
y'all. I'm gonna take one more person, and I'm gonna take Miss Kelly Kills. I know, but I'm supposed to be off here. We've been on here like we're going on 3 hours again. So I'm gonna take Miss Kelly, and then I'm gonna be done, y'all.
My name is Elijah King, and I'm gonna ask: are Pokemons real demons?
Ooh, wait a minute. That's a good question. Hi, Mr. Elijah. See, I told y'all we got babies. First of all, can you tell me how old you are again?
9.
Divine intervention. I like it. Come on. Now you said what happened now?
Are Pokemons real demons?
Yes, they're pocket monsters. That's what Pokemon stands for, baby, a pocket monster. So basically, if you could think about putting Sully in your pocket for Monsters, Inc., right? Or one of those monsters from Monsters, Inc., that's basically what you're doing. Like if you go and you look up the names of your Pokemon, if you're about the same age my son was, so what I had him do, I had him go look up the conjure card, right? And then I had him go look up what does it mean to conjure. And when what came up, like on all those cards, when he went and looked up the real meaning of those, he was very scared because he was like, Mommy, I didn't know. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And this is what I keep trying to tell you. You keep being scared to go downstairs by yourself and feel like something is watching you, but it's because you got it in your pocket. That's why he's watching you. He's walking with you.
And I do not buy that type of stuff. I've been telling him about it. He Norto, all of that. So yesterday I got a call from school. Kids at school gave him Pokemon cards and he got in trouble.
My teacher.
Your teacher gave it to you?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't even buy that.
Shop. It's like a shop you let us go in on Friday.
I don't even buy that.
So y'all, it's the gift box and on Friday if you do good.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell y'all, there's plenty of witches that's teachers, y'all. Plenty of witches and warlocks. And in whatever witchcraft games they want to have y'all kids playing because y'all not up on the witchcraft games, they can be teaching your children witchcraft and you have absolutely no idea. Because you don't care and it's just school and it's not a big deal. But if that person is not a Christian and they worship Satan, then they are going to put those things in their curriculum. The schooling, the stories they have your children reading, all those different things are going to be tailored to how they want to teach. And if you don't know, that's what kills me when all of my Christian, my church people, real quick, my lovely, lovely church people, when y'all see these books right here, and y'all say, I am not reading that. The devil is a lie. Well, then it's funny because you go buy the toys with these names for your kids. Because the devil is a liar, and he told you it was a friendly kid game, and really it's one of his duke's names or one of his general's names. And you wonder why your child, every time you go buy them something from this collection, just like the La La Lucy dolls, you put them in cold water and they got provocative lingerie on babies. Y'all seen that? Y'all dropped them La La Lucy dolls, y'all daughters La La Lucy dolls in somebody's cold water, baby. And it's some stuff I wouldn't even wear for my husband they put on them kids. Whips, change, and the whole nine. Whole female grown lingerie on these La La Lucy babies. And guess what? Kids always stay in the bath water until what? The water gets cold. And that's at the time that you didn't say, get out and put your towel on. And guess what? Guess what they get to see? And by the time the kid gets out and puts their towel on, it's dried off and it goes away. Laugh Out Loud dolls or whatever it was called. And they still selling them. Laugh Out Loud is still one of the biggest. You drop them in some cold water, they still coming up. Hidden lingerie, baby. Little girls is all, they're going to play with those in the pool where the water is cold. And y'all still don't believe that the enemy, the principalities of this world is controlling. Why do y'all think we have a hypersexualized society? We are talking about children's sexuality at 3 years old. Sexuality, some shouldn't even do, they don't even know how to color with a crayon in a straight line. Why are we talking about what they're going to do in the private parts? At 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, the only thing they need to be doing is learning how to wipe their butt good and aim with those private parts. And we're talking about what they're going to do with them before they even know how to handle them. So anyway, I love y'all. We about to go. I got to go eat and go to sleep because I've been up since 3:54 and I have not been to sleep. I'm getting ready to go right now. So didn't get to take my nap. I've been working. So I love y'all. We'll do some studying tonight on the rocks, rock formations, mountains. There's a mountain in Arizona called the Pregnant Woman. I think it's like Camelback Mountain or whatever. They call it the Pregnant Woman. The Indians call it the Pregnant Woman. And it looked like a pregnant woman laid on her side in the peaks, or on her back, on her back. And it's her face like she was pregnant and the water just came on. I mean, I'm sure it was pregnant giants at the time. Sure it was pregnant giants. I don't know. Probably gonna fry me some potatoes. I'll be too tired by the time I get off here to cook for real. So I love Elk and I'm on 10%. So I love y'all. We'll get back tomorrow, maybe. Definitely. We'll probably do a Zoom tomorrow. Yep, I'll probably try to do a Zoom every day this week because next week I might be unavailable. I don't know for sure because it's getting close to my daughter having her baby. So I love y'all. Go and finish reading that Les Miserables. It ain't much. It's only like 2 pages.
We need you to be studying too, so you can help us study too. So don't forget. Yes, I'm so serious. Because I'm all over the place right now.
It's good. God is playing. Okay, so listen, let me tell y'all what we're doing right now. The reason we not doing no series, because we planting watermelons, we planting apples, we planting peas, we planting carrots, we planting the whole variety of things for you to eat from. So right now, all I'm doing is taking you to places and giving you bits and pieces. This is why I asked y'all to write it down where we're reading at and stuff, because then what's going to happen is you're going to go and you're going to till that ground in your mind. You are then going to cultivate the seeds that TT Cerca, Sister Cerca, Grandma Cerca, whoever has planted. Now you get to watch them grow in your mind, which is you going back and putting the pieces together for yourself. I'm just here to sprinkle the seeds. God already can't have somebody come through with that machine and drill the holes. That's all the people that done beat on y'all and lied to you and didn't want you to know and all your hurts and pains. Okay, the hose is already drilled. Now all I got to do is come through with my little basket and drop some seeds. Somebody else is going to come cover up the dirt. Somebody else is going to come water. I'm not going to do it all. And that's why I tell y'all, don't look to me for all the answers, because I don't want y'all to get all the answers from me. I want y'all to come tell me, Cerca, guess what Now, I don't know, but you see what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm not here to answer all y'all questions. I say I'm not no pastor. We seeking and finding. I want y'all to go looking. I want y'all to question, is this real? Because that's going to make you go look. That's gonna make you think about all the things you read in school. That's gonna make you think about every movie, every song, what somebody said. Like Kim Kardashian, when she said, when they gave her Marilyn Monroe's hair, she said, I'm about to go home and do some big voodoo. Did y'all see it? Somebody gave her the hair. I think our mom sent me that video. Somebody's, yeah. She's doing voodoo now, but I told y'all she did a blood rituals, didn't I? She said, I'm channeling her. I'm going to do some big voodoo crap. Sure did. She was like, and you need hair to do spells, boo-boo. I told you, hair, skin, blood, urine, tissues, organs. Y'all wonder why Kanye lost his mind for a short while? Well, if you have a wife as a witch, that makes sense. I told y'all go back and watch The Witches. The main witch, Mary Sibley, had her husband under a spell and was shoving a frog that was a demon, familiar spirit, down her husband's throat. So everybody thought this man was a bumbling fool and wasn't nothing wrong with him. He was perfectly fine, except for he was under a spell. She took all his money, all his wealth, amassed what she wanted, had these, whatevers, and then killed him. Or whatever she did. Had everybody thinking he was crazy. Oh, it sounds familiar. No, don't say that, Cerca. Everybody that went through that camp that lost their mind. Hate to say it. Every man that went through that camp is not the same. No, hell, they turning men into. Listen, I gotta go, y'all. Bye. I love y'all.
Good night.
I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna check my emails and everything. I love y'all. Bye. Y'all trying to get me in
Good
trouble. Y'all trying to get me banned. The people gonna come get me. Good night, everybody. Y'all study that Lamech of Cain. Y'all gonna see some folks, all our city girls. The city girls, y'all need to go read this Lamech book about hot girl summer chicks. Please go read this Lamech of Cain story, please. Hot city boys, go on and read it. Y'all need to go and read that. Don't make you think twice. Love y'all.